Kevin Harlan here with you. And a pair of major players in the Eastern Conference standings stand.
Yeah, Kevin, this could be a potential playoff matchup. So this is a big test to see how these teams match up against each other, not just in terms of personnel, but in terms of their style and their schemes.
And as the conversations swirl around MP, one of those, of course, is how vocal MP has been about these rivalry games he plays in. His goal is to win each and every one of them.
And for MP and this team, they love outdoing their rivals. It's been extra sweet for them and their fans. We've seen some barn burners with MP leading the charge. This is a confident team right now. Tonight, another opportunity for what would be a huge win this season.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. The backcourt pair will be Brunson and DiVincenzo. Josh Hart out there with Sharp. And it's the prodigy in at the small forward. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Celtics. This their first look at this year's New York squad.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year they came out on the losing end.
Randall against Hart. Clock at 4. The Celtics need to get a shot off. White wide open. He fired. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
Look, shooting off the catch is something White's become really good at.
Here's the prodigy. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
He's looking very confident so far. The defense is going to have to account for him.
The Knicks shooting their first free throw of the night. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July 23.
Randall is
At
on
the time,
Celtics?
the largest
He got traded to the Celtics? Wow, y'all really trying to be number one out here.
Defense by himself. Great pass.
You can have our seconds, man.
Oh, that's blocked. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And here's Brown outside.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
The Celtics have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Launches it. That doesn't go either for Brown.
Well, this has been a frustrating night for him. Still without
Shout out to NBA2K for putting Julius Randle, the guy that I wanted to pass the ball to last year, on the team. That is amazing. Good job, y'all, for that. That is good storytelling.
any points.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with Joe Mazzulla. Now, Coach said they need to take away Jalen Brunson's weapons and make him make plays, especially from outside. Coach said Brunson is a great distributor. He gets all of his teammates involved. We need to take away his weapons and make him shoot the three. We'll see if the defense can do that. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Boston making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. And a switch here also for New York. Miles McBride's checked in for Jalen Brunson. Here's the prodigy. He's got 10. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Outside, White. A minute 42 left in the first. Pass to Hauser. 6 to shoot. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by New York.
The Knicks leading by 7. Here's the prodigy. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Outside, White. Here's Hauser. Misses off the right eye. Drives to the hoop. The prodigy's shot is good. The prodigy's got 16 points.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Outside, White. Here's Hauser. Still scoreless.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And that one, good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. It's a 13-point game. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
Yeah, those opposing crowds can put you off balance at the stripe, but you got to block out the noise and make those free throws.
Pass to White. 16 seconds left to play here in the first. Shot to stop the run. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, and Porzingis is deceptively mobile at times, which makes him dangerous in pick and rolls.
Here's the prodigy. Driving to the basket. And so it's New York looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Team's changing it up here. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. White looking around. Over in the corner, Brown. Puts up a three. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. Brown out there with Randall. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. That's the Boston 5.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Porzingis with a screen on Hart. Randall passes to Porzingis. It's rebounded by New York. Sharp's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hi, Kevin. Well, the prodigy in the last time out against the Cavaliers lit up the floor. He scored 31 points, and the energy he played with was amazing, willing his way to a double-double. He was remarkable in that game. It's not often you see a player that dominant, and I'm sure he wants to keep it going. Guys?
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Celtics trail by 10. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
There's Brown with the three. Boston getting another chance here.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Oh, what a find. The ball just comes out of Brunson's hands on time.
There's 39 seconds left to play here in the half. Outside, White. Top of the key, Porzingis. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That is his first foul of the game. Celtics making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. And New York with a change here, too. Miles McBride's checked in for Jalen Brunson. And White kicks to Holiday. To the paint. A steal. And they're on the break. And here we go. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
And that concludes the first half. New York ahead. They finish off the second quarter on a 15-4 run. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Before we get into that, I want to know, back when you guys played, what was your favorite city to play in?
Well, Shaq played for every team in the league, so
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Knicks.
in terms of efficiency.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
You know, great feed there by Jalen Brunson, a terrific facilitator.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. In the last few decades, we've seen the three become more and more necessary for offenses. Wondering if you think that's a good thing.
Well, it is, and teams not only understand the value of making a lot of three-point shots, but the threat of the three spreads out defenses and actually makes it easier for you to get shots at the rim. So the three is absolutely necessary to be a great offensive team in this league.
Quickly, is the arc too close? Should they move it, maneuver that a little bit?
Well, the skill level is really, really high. I like the suggestion of keeping the arc the same all the way around, which would eliminate the corner three.
And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. Brown the pass to Porzingis. And the conversation for Porzingis, coach, tends to always come back to health. And what a challenge that has been for him.
Yeah, Kevin, over his career, on average, he's missed about 30 games per season. But that's not an uncommon problem, as you know, for players who stand well over 7 feet tall.
A prodigy's shot is good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Celtics trail by 17. And White kicks to Brown. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sharp. It's time now to look at the NBA's top shooting teams from a season ago. Number 1, the Knicks. 3rd spot, the Celtics.
the percentage each of these teams shot was just outstanding. I mean, that's a result of unselfishness and great offensive rhythm.
The Prodigy's shot is good. The Prodigy's got 8 points in the quarter.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
The Celtics working the ball around now. Porzingis kicks to Randall. 5 to shoot. And stolen by Sharp. And a fast break now for New York.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Pritchard, he's checked in for Derek White. Anunoby, he's checked in for New York. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Randall finds Porzingis. Anunoby sends it back. And pushing it up, here's New York. Brown feeling it out a bit. Spins. Left side, Porzingis. Back to Brown. The three. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
Well, he's just not himself right now. He's getting decent opportunities like this one, but just failing to convert.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier, he said. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Now a timeout called by Boston. So no problem for New York as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the...
MP, you the man. I can't wait to go to the family reunion.